Aren't you supposed to be at work?
I quit.
Are soldiers allowed to quit?
I guess we'll find out, won't we? I don't think he'll want me back at any rate. Not after the things I told him.
The General?
This is all his fault. The registry, the train, the way we bent over backwards. Wait, how can I be talking to you? You're dead. I quit because you're dead. My memory's all confused. It just sloshes around in my head.
Does that make it easier to bear?
That's me off to bed then. Sleep tight, darling. It's a dangerous business. You step onto the tracks, and if you don't keep your feet, there's no knowing whether you might be swept off to.
Ah, fond memories.
Careful. I don't think they like you very much here.
We got a live one, boys. Get him!
Sorry you had to see that.
They never come back.
Attention all personnel. Tonight's movie will be King Arthur Was a Gentleman, starring the hilarious Ronald Sharner and Arthur Askey. Don't miss this.
You never liked me,
uproarious
did you?
comedy.
Who goes there?
Attention all personnel. Some of the latrines are in the process of being moved from the old holes to brand new holes. If you see a latrine
Nothing like
somewhere you're
sitting
not
when you've been walking.
Please make sure it is actually over a hole.
Jerry's in there! Watch
For
out!
reasons I shouldn't have to explain.
Go back to Germany, you swine! Know that for sure.
There! That's a German!
Donald!
Ollie? What possessed you to come here? Here, I can smuggle you out of trouble. Just get him a card. I have to take the lads at the bridge their supper.
I'm afraid I'm on my way in, not out. But I might take you up on your offer later.
I suppose the lads will just have to wait a wee longer for their supper then.
Who's there?
Attention all personnel. Some of the latrines are in the process of being moved from the old holes to brand new holes.
Who's on guard duty? There's a mole in the hole.
Look who's come ashore! Lads, we beat you once, we'll beat you again! Back for more punishment! For England and St. George!
Attention all personnel. The intruder should be captured alive if possible. It is not necessary to capture him unharmed.
Where the hell's Cheeseman? Probably having a wank in the bushes.
Ollie!
Sorry.
He's probably in the latrine.
Or that.
He's not going to let you in. You'll need his key.
I can be quite charming when it suits me.
I bet he's still angry with you.
It's been 6 years.
Is he still deaf in one ear?
Well,
Right, false alarm. Back to it, lads.
the tanks were fake! The German tanks in the camp! Paper mache!
Don't take that tone with me, Sergeant. I'll call the lads.
They must have sent the real ones home after they took the town.
Yes, I don't need a bloody ghost of Christmas past.
Before the train. Tell him.
In 1946. Before they took the children.
I know when they took the children, Ollie.
We could have risen up. We could have saved them. I could have saved my daughter.
Really? Would the good townsfolk of Wellington Wells have followed me into the machine guns? Or would they all have hidden in their basements?
But after the war, you can't keep a secret like that, sir.
Ollie, the safest secret in the world is a secret no one wants to hear.
Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, Ollie, don't you recall? You used to have such a good memory. You typed all my correspondence. When they requisitioned the newspaper and the glue, they needed quite a lot.
You knew?
There's holes in my memory. Like a church made of cheese and all the congregation is mice. They have to know the truth, sir. We have to tell them.
The truth has too terrible a cost. Isn't that the decision we all made? Anyway, I'm out here in the Victory Memorial Camp. You don't think I'm the one who decides these things, do you?
Who's minding the bloody store, then?
The Executive Committee in City Hall. Why don't you drop by for a chat? I'm sure they'd happily listen to the ravings of a mad Scotsman from the Garden District.
They'd listen to you, sir.
They'd tear me apart like starved jackals, and then they'd pop a joy. I think you should visit Sally Boyle.
I don't want to forget.
Really? Because we had this exact conversation a year ago.
Huh? Oh, Margaret. I'm sorry. Margaret. Margaret!
Well, an apology makes it all better, doesn't it?
I'll ask Miss Bing.
You will not.
She'll help me.
I'm calling the lads.
You better get out of here.
How?
The cook, obviously.
Right. Donald,
Ready to go?
I might have overstayed my welcome a bit, eh?
Hop in. Do you remember my meat pounder that I lent you 2 years ago? And you lost it smashing some televisions? That's quite an obsession of yours, isn't it?
I can't stand Uncle Jack's stupid face. Damn collaborator. Traitor.
Now, You bought half a bottle of whiskey in recompense, but whiskey's, let's say, 2 bob.
5.
Quiet. You want him to hear you. 2 plus half of 2 makes only 3. Seems to me you owe me at least 3.5 bottles of whiskey to even up accounts. Open up! I'm off to feed the lads on the bridge.
You're not hiding Ollie Starkey in that cart, are ya?
I didn't think it fit. Not unless I cut him apart at the joints and boiled him a bit.
Just move along, if you don't mind.
Highway robbery.
I make it a total of 8.5 bottles of whiskey. You owe me.
Fine, I'll get them for you next week.
I'm so glad we had this wee chat. Crap, all off. Cart's broken down. They don't engineer like they do up in Scotland. I'm gonna have to go back for parts. Do not steal the bridge boys' dinner, or I shall be cross with you.
I'd never do that to you. I'd do it to the bridge boys, but not to you.
Don't make me regret helping you, Ollie. Not again. And come back next week with my 8.5 bottles.
Don't even think about taking anything, Ollie. You've got few enough friends as it is.
So, I knew about the tanks. Everybody's got to know. They've got to know. If the General will help, I'll go to Waterloo House and talk to Miss Bing. People listen to her.
See if I don't.
Traditional sign of tuberculosis. Yeah. Tuberculosis is a nasty infectious disease, and we just about
Whoever said we
eliminated
passed this way but once?
Yes, we brought it back. I won't tell you, but they weren't mermen. They weren't called Herman, and they didn't come to preach a sermon. Yes. Well, some of them.
My
are
eyesight
called,
isn't that bad.
Yes, you know what I'm talking about. How do you know?
Nice to have orders. Don't have to think so much.
Sun's going down, Ollie.
Well, the most important... Pardon? The most important thing you can do is to make sure that no one else gets it. Don't
Observe how the concrete is used for its raw and unpretentious honesty, contrasting with the pretentious ornamentality of the Victorian buildings of the parade. Rather than hiding the structure, the surface preserves the shape of the in-situ casting forms, revealing the nature of its construction.
Well, I think it's hideous.
Never fathomed brutalism myself. Go forth and sin nae more. We all get what's coming to us in the end.
Now,
Where are you running off to?
Bob's your uncle, Farry's your aunt.
Where do you think
you're going? Lovely day for it.
Where do you think you're going? That's a...
I'll chew you up,
That
all right?
down!
Give up. I won't smash your face.
Lucky I don't believe in ghosts.
Are you feeling all right, sir? Right, I'm done fooling around.
Bobbies. Protecting the haves from the have-nots since 1829. I better skulk past them or it's going to be a bit of a ruckus.
Look what the cat drug in.
I don't! You! Forget it!
Ollie, I didn't ask you here, did I? If you take enough joy, sometimes one forgets the silliest things.
People in town are getting a tad bit skinny. I think they're starving to death. And they're painting the streets in fucking rainbows. Have you not noticed?
Have you had your joy, Ollie?
Why are you all wearing those ridiculous new masks?
You should get one. They shape your face into a smile, and when you smile, you can't help being happy.
You were kind to me even when I got confused. I had no one else to turn to.
Oh, Ollie.
We have to tell people. They need to know the truth.
No, Ollie. People do not need to know the truth. Truth is the enemy of happiness. Isn't that the decision we all made?
Oh, but you know the truth, don't you? There's not a thing I can tell you that you don't already know. Is there?
No. It's better not to know. You, of all people, should understand that.
I'm truly sorry about this, Miss Bing.
Help! There's a donor in my... Is this some sort of silly prank?
When I left the village, I thought you people knew what you were doing. Turns out, well, I've been keeping to myself.
I have a pillbox in my kitchen. Would you mind terribly bringing me my joy?
Oh, no, I can't.
Please, Ollie. You were never cruel.
I'm a soldier, Mom. They teach you to be cruel. I need to see the executive committee.
They won't listen. You'll only upset them, and then they'll take more joy and forget. They don't want the whole truth. No one wants the whole truth.
You know what, Miss Bing? I'll come back. I'll come back when you're in your right mind.
No! You can't, please. I'll take you to the executive committee. I'll walk you there. Anything. Just please give me my joy. I need my joy. Why won't you give me my joy?
Sure, I'll go get it for you right away. Now, where would a woman stash her joy?
I'm afraid joy is after my time.
Here we go. She certainly hates to be off her joy, doesn't she?
You're not going to give it to her.
This is what you were looking for, wasn't it? I'm afraid I can't let you have it.
Why the fuck are you doing this? You evil downer bastard! I am gonna kill you! I am going to kill you!
Sorry, I need my words to stick in your head instead of flying right out the other ear.
I've got to answer the blower. People depend on my decisions.
She's got her own pneumatic. I better answer it. Who the hell is Clive Birthwhistle?
You should find out if she likes him or not. You can't trust her, of course. Maybe there's a letter or something somewhere.
They're going to need an answer right away. You don't know how critical my answers are.
Ooh, I don't think she likes him very much. Okay, Mr. Birthwhistle, you can have as big an office as you like.
That doesn't sound like Miss Bing, does it?
Off you go.
This is all some clever joke, isn't it? It's terribly funny, Ollie. Let's just call this a prank, and you can untie me now. Please.
Miss Bing? Is everything all right? I'm sorry, but I shall have to enter the premises.
Who's that?
Why don't you go find out?
If you're going to talk to that Bobby, you can't do it looking like Ollie Starkey.
Who the hell am I supposed to look like then? King Edward?
Maybe there's a maid's uniform in the house somewhere.
Come in, Constable. Everything's perfectly all right.
We'll just see about that. Oh!
Well, that's my regular off-site executive committee meeting. Won't they be surprised to find you've tied me up? What unconvincing lie are you going to try to fob them off with?
You better answer it.
What do I say?
Tell them you're the general and the meeting's been postponed. Ollie, she's going to scream if you don't gag her.
Get away!
Hello, it's Beatrice Dalrymple from the Executive Committee.
I'm so sorry. Something's come up. Please come back tomorrow.
Is that General Bing?
Yeah, I haven't got time to chit-chat. We're trying to save the world.
All right. Tomorrow, then. Tomorrow, I guess.
I hope Miss Bing didn't sneak off while I wasn't looking.
Take the key and lock her up. Lock her up. Lock her up. Take the key and lock her up, my fair lady.
I brought some food.
I made them sing, Ollie, so they wouldn't be afraid. But then they had to get on the train. Do you remember how they screamed?
Aye, I remember. All except my daughter.
Your daughter?
Aye, Margaret. Because she was dead. You've got to eat.
I'll throw it right back up.
What was it your dad fed you when you were sick and couldn't eat anything else?
Coffee yogurt.
I'll bring some.
Give me my joy! Why won't you give me my joy?
I'll get you that coffee yogurt.
Why won't you give me my joy? Why won't you give me my joy?
All right, coffee yogurt. What is yogurt exactly?
It's fermented milk, like cheese, only it doesn't curdle.
So I just need some old milk and some coffee.
And probably some sugar to make the medicine go down.
I would drop some stuff, laddie. So, she's got coffee. Milk. Well, that's coffee yogurt a la Starkey. I hope she's not particular.
Everything is quite all right. Sleepy tight. Nighty night. Everything's tucked out of sight, my fair lady.
I think you better give her that yogurt.
This is awful. You've ruined it. Oh, Father, why have you forsaken me?
I didn't know what else to do.
Oh, that will be the gardeners. Perhaps you can suggest some lovely colour combinations.
I think you better answer that.
I didn't realise she was quite this popular.
Ollie, she's going to scream if you don't gag her.
Get away!
So who am I pretending to be?
You could always pretend to be the maid.
Who is it?
It's Brown, the gardener. Could you get Miss Bing?
I'm sorry, she's very busy.
You should have said that she's out.
She's very busy being out.
I'll leave it with you then. Would you, open up, please?
I haven't got time to shave.
Well, wrap something around your face.
And I'm a fat, ugly Scotsman.
Not all maids are thin, pretty, and French.
You've got all the bloody answers, haven't you? Just a minute!
You better make sure she's out of sight.
So, should I stick her in a closet somewhere?
I'm afraid so.
Here's an accounting of all the gardening supplies. She could pay me next week. Cheerio.
I'll see that she gets it. There are acts of heroism you never get a medal for, and they're some of the bravest.
I need air! Open the door! I'm suffocating!
I think you'd better let her out. No, you may not just leave her in there for a bit.
I didn't say a word.
Well, that's a good look for you. Suits you. You might want to shave a bit.
Christ almighty, can't these people think for themselves?
You must let me answer my messages. They won't know what to do on their own. I promise I won't put in any secret cries for help. I just need to answer.
Who the hell is Prudence Holmes?
You really ought to get out more, Ollie.
Bloody Rosers. I've never even heard of Prudence Holmes. Why don't you ask someone else?
You really ought to think things...
I did think it through. Bloody Rosers can go hang themselves. I'm not giving up dear Prudence, wherever she is.
Nice to you. Why would you do this to me?
Miss Bing? Is everything all right? I'm sorry, but I shall have to enter the premises.
Who's that?
Why don't you go find out?
Come in, Constable. Everything's perfectly all right.
We'll just see about that.
Oh!
Have you at least got a cigarette?
They'll kill you, you know.
Whoever told you that?
Last time I managed to dig some out of the rubble, a house collapsed on me. I nearly died.
Give me some joy! I need my joy!
You'll feel better soon. Ish, I think.
Miss Bing? Oh, Miss Bing? It's Constable Naismith.
You're busier than a one-legged man at an arse-kicking contest, aren't you?
You won't fool the bobbies. They'll expect their sandwiches.
I think he's getting upset. Ollie, you better talk to him.
Oh, sorry, Constable. Miss Bing is not here.
Well, if you don't mind, Mom, I'll make my own determination as to her localization.
No, come right in.
Miss Bing? You're right.
You better get Miss Bing back to the closet.
The children won't stop screaming.
You have to talk to them. Then they settle down for a bit.
Are you mad?
Aye. We could have saved them, you know. The tanks were made of papier-mâché. Little Artie Hastings tore a hole in one of them.
What could that possibly matter now?
I suppose it doesn't. Except that's just the first lie. Then comes the victory that wasn't, and then the happy pills, and the Simon Says because the kids are all gone. You can paint loaves of bread on the shop windows all you like, but if people don't wake up, we're all going to starve to death.
Please, give me my joy.
Oh, I need you here with me, Mom. Not off in Neverland with Wendy and Peter.
All right. The tanks were papier-mâché. The children didn't have to get on the train. Poor Margaret Worthing didn't have to die.
Nah, she didn't.
We go to City Hall, back entrance. There's a private elevator. The code is 0126.
The date of the victory.
I'll write you a letter of transit. It won't be enough. People won't face facts. Not until we take their joy. That's what we have to do, Ollie. And when we do that, they'll murder each other in the street.
Then why would you help me?
There hasn't been a baby born in Wellington Wells in 17 years. We don't talk about that.
I'd forgotten that.
Let's go see the executive committee.
Oh! People have to know.
In an hour, you horrible little man. I won't even know you exist.
You have to find the letters of transit.
I can't stay here. Victoria's probably run to the police already.
Then hurry! Find them!
Right. No more, Mr. Nice Guy. You got... I love a game of hide and seek.
Well, that was unexpected. Ow. But I've got a letter of transit now. I'll see... the executive committee in the parade. I'll tell them the food's running out. I'll make them listen.
Right. I'll have it with you. Right. I've had it with you.
That's the guilty bugger! Right there! You're gonna get what's coming to you.
I see. Right. That cuts it.
That's a relief.
Right. That cuts it. There he is. Get him. That's right. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Look for the cat driving.
Oh, that really takes it out of your shoulders. Almost rugby season, isn't it?
I'm terribly sorry, sir. The Executive Committee have decided to close the parade to visitors for the duration.
Duration of what?
They neglected to specify, sir. But I have been specifically informed that it is unrelated to the dispersion of plague. So, you may put your mind at ease in that regard.
Then how the fuck am I supposed to get to the parade, you bell-headed turd?
Perhaps you could dig a tunnel, sir. Good luck.
For fuck's sake! He wasn't helping me anyways.
Aren't there already tunnels?
For the train tracks, oh sure, but there's no way past the hatch on the other side. Believe me, I've tried.
Then how does the Mottling get to the village from the mines on Appleholme?
You're right, there must be tunnels. I've no idea where.
Do I have to spell it out for you?
Dr. Faraday! Oh, yes, she designed the Mottling flow system. Oh, she's got to have the blueprints for the Mottling tunnels.
Bravo, Ollie. One day you won't need me anymore.
Don't you start talking nonsense, lassie. I'll go see Dr. Faraday. So the parade's locked up tighter than a vicar's bumhole. Lovely. But there's the Mottling. Tunnels. Dr. Faraday has to have a map. Maybe she'll let me make a copy.
Give up, and I won't make your face. Right, I'm ready to you. Say goodnight, Black. Right. You're backing us to my authority. Stop! In the name of the law. Right! No more Mr. Nice Guy! It with you. Disperse! You must disperse! You must disperse! There's the guilty bugger. Right there. Right down as no more Mr. Nice Guy. Nice Guy. That's all right. That cuts it. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
That's the guilty bugger! Right there!
Right. That's the guilty bugger. I see you. You're coming with me.
Careful. You know how there's all that joy gas in there? It's going to...
Downer. Right. That cuts it. Right. No, Mr. Nice Guy. Right. I've had it with you. You'll only make... Nice. Put that down, Black Dog. I won't... There it... Right. I've had it with you. That's it. Keep running. Look what
There! The one with blood on his hands!
I wish you wouldn't take all those drugs. You don't think clearly enough as it is.
Simon Says, step on one lit platform.
Take a flying fuck at the moon! Wait, I didn't say Simon Says.
Ollie!
There's no one here but us ravens.
You did it! Here's some joy. You can never have too much joy, can you? Happiness is a choice. Simon Says, step on 2 platforms.
Simon Says, go drown yourself in the river!
Fantastic! You did it! Here's some joy. You can never have too much joy, can you? Happiness is a choice. Step on 3 lit platforms. Ha 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 ha! I didn't say Simon Says. Now, Simon Says, step on 3 lit platforms.
Back in your ma's fanny, you wank sting!
Fantastic! You did it! Here's some joy. You can never have too much joy, can you? Happiness is a choice. Now, for the last challenge, Simon Says, step on all the lit platforms.
Act Toon and Matt Snell, you bloody charlatan! Ball your head! You're the first wee dick that's ever made me long for the real Jack!
Be sure to enjoy your day.
Right, that cuts it. Right, I've had it with you. Right, that cuts it. Right. Oh, no more Mr. Nice Guy.
Smells like someone cleaned every surface with mortaline. Good thing I didn't smoke anymore. Now we can come back here from any other hatch, and we don't have to meet any damn English.
Hey, you! I see you. Right, I'm done fooling around. Right.
Isn't it, eh?
Oh dear, time to go home.
I'd better get home before I fall asleep on my feet.
Oh look, Tempest Fugit. And that was the day that was.
I wonder what Uncle Jack's bedtime story is tonight. Better get in bed. Why did I marry her?
You haven't aged a day, have you?
You're coming with me. I'm listening very carefully. That's how I know how wrong you are. There!
For God, for Harry and St. George.
You must take your joy immediately.
Thank God! We've been cooped up there forever. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, but there's been an absence of absence, I'm afraid.
James, you don't have to air our dirty laundry to every stranger that passes by.
If you do the wash, we wouldn't have so much... Anyway, this is Ollie Starkey.
Who's he when he's at home?
We served together at Ramsgate.
Oh, Ramsgate. Sorry to intrude.
Jealousy doesn't look good on you, Roger.
You wouldn't happen to ken the whereabouts of Dr. Faraday?
Not actually sure. She was always talking about making a portal in the universe. It sounds ridiculous, but Roger says, well, we're a little worried she succeeded.
Don't tell anyone. If she has gone for good, we're out of work.
I was sort of hoping... Well, she designed the motorline pipes under the city, didn't she?
Oh, yes. That was one of the first things she did on her own, after Mr. Faraday went on holiday.
You're not going down into those tunnels, are you? It's like tangled hair down there. You know, like what's in the shower drain because certain people don't clean it.
I was hoping there might be, blueprints.
There must be, but the place is such a mess and she blew it up. The Bobbies won't even let us downstairs to water the plants.
If Dr. F comes back and they're all dead, we'll never hear the end of it.
Oh, that's too bad.
Ollie, they want you to do it.
Well, then why didn't they... I could water them for you.
Oh, would you? We could try and dig up your plans while you do.
Once again, the heroes of Ramsgate save the nation.
You must take your joy immediately.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
We'll make a gardener of you yet.
You must take your joy immediately.
I think we found your blueprints.
Brilliant. Give us a look then.
The thing is, we need someone to pollinate the flowers down there.
Pollinate? Is your bum out the window?
You can't expect a soldier to know about flowers, James.
But we can't go down there, can we?
It's my bee cannon.
It's her bee cannon?
Well, she made it for me.
I thought you were worried about pollinating the plants.
All right, fine. Here's the bee cannon. You'll love it. It's got cannon in its name.
What am I to do with that?
Just find some bees, suck 'em up, go to the flowers, spit 'em out.
I'll do my best. Bees. There's no bloody bees in the village.
You must take your
Ah,
joy
damn it, it's back to the garden district, isn't it?
Be very careful to stay away from them. Live in the garden district and, well, no decent person. Maniacs and lunatics. Someone's dressed in rags.
There you are.
Father McCartney preaches such a thoughtful sermon. Everything all right?
Nothing but blue skies.
Righto.
Lovely day. What makes you think you can wear that?
Right.
They did it.
Right.
No, they
No more, Mr. Nice Guy. Right. Then no more, Mr. Nice Guy. It's right. I'm done fooling around. Take it off. Think you can defy it? Oh, that's the last time you... Where do you think you're going, dressed like that? Right. Right. That cuts it. Right. That Mr. Nice Guy.
You're awfully good at this.
After the first step, is a shorter journey already. Now, should I take the low road or I take the high road?
Porkies. They're the only ones around here clever enough to plan for winter, and now they're pretty... much fucked.
Oh, Father Nature.
Feed me cold. Feed me cold. Feed me
After the first 1,000 leagues, the next few steps get longer. In Aberdeen, they fought from the sewers.
You can do one. With a needle and thread, you know.
I don't see what all the fuss was about.
He did it.
Right,
Kill us.
I had it with you. Now touch it.
I know he did.
I'll chew you up.
You won't get away.
Right, I'm ready for you, murderer. Take your jaw, you stinking downer! Black dog!
You won't
Look
get
at him.
away with this.
He's covered in blood.
There's the murderer, right there.
That's the one what done it. Right.
Well,
Right. I'm done fooling around.
There's the murderer.
That's the guilty
That's the guilty bugger.
Right.
Right there.
I see you. You're coming with me.
oh bloody.
That's the guilty bugger. Right. No more Mr. Nice Guy. I see you.
That's the guilty bugger. Right there.
Get harder on yourself.
If you don't know where you're going, you ought to have no trouble getting there, mate. I'm now arrived, thanks to the gods, through pathways rough and muddy. A certain sign that making roads is not this people's study.
You might want to stitch that up, sir. Someone might take you for a downer.
I'll cheer you up, all right.
No more, Mr. Nice. He that believeth not shall be damned.
You're gonna get what's coming to you.
Didn't you think that was funny? Cricket. Bloody cricket.
Maybe they found your blueprints by now.
You will take your joy immediately.
Well, look at that. There's a tunnel, but it's a bit dark. It's under the Uncle Jack fan club. They don't like you very much. Why?
We have a sort of disagreement about whether Uncle Jack's a very fine, funny fellow or a rotten, murdering collaborationist traitor.
So that's why you smash all the televisions. Roger, manners. Have you got an escape plan for after you talk to the executive committee?
Why would I need an escape plan? I'm just going to tell the executive committee what's going on in the village. They're not going to shoot the messenger, are they? Then I'll just go back to my...
Home in the train station.
How would I escape, anyway?
Oh, I know. The parade float. It'd be ridiculous, Roger.
What are you talking about?
The Uncle Jack fan club. They bring a giant balloon to the Battle of Flowers parade every year. It's enormous. It's supposed to be his head. Well, that could carry you away to, well, wherever the winds take you.
I suppose if I'm in the club anyway, I might as well grab the float. If nothing else, no one will have to look at Jack's head floating across the village on May Day.
You will need quite a lot of helium to fill it.
Fuck, I'll jump off that bridge when I get to it.
Look, empty hydrogen tanks.
What am I going to do with empty ones?
The label, DSIR, the Department of Scientific and Industrial Research. Well, you know, in Albright Labs. In the parade.
You think we can get the deposit back?
They must have full ones there.
Oh, what did I ever do to deserve you, Margaret? All right, I've got a map of the top. Into the parade. Seems like I need to get in through the... Jacobean Club. God, I hate Uncle Jack.
Oi, Right. There's the... Right. I'm done fooling around. Right. No more, Mr. Nice Guy. That's the guilty bugger. Right there. Downer.
Off to bed with you.
Oh.
Here we go. Do you ever wonder if those eyes in the dark are rats? Or something worse? Well, Meg, shall we walk to Inverness, Edinburgh, or what's left of Aberdeen? Yea, though I walk through the valley in the shadow of death.
There! All blood on his hands. You're coming with me. Right. I've had it with you. Right. That's the guilty bugger. Right. There. We'll have none of that around here. Come on. You rotten wet blanket.
The Uncle Jack fan club. I suppose they can't remember what he did during the war.
What did he do?
Not getting in this time.
I think they remember you.
I suppose I'm not going in the front way.
I bet we can still sneak in back.
There's the one that did it.
Cheer up, you bastard! He did it!
Patience, Ollie.
I suppose I should go and find out.
Right. Enough of that then. Time for tea?
That's it! And then!
That would.
I bet it's all up there.
They don't need a cook. They need a maid.
Where's the bloody parade balloon? You could hide the Tsar and all his relations up here, and no one's the wiser. Time to get the float out of here.
Ollie!
I said float. What did you think I said?
We didn't come here for the float. We came here to get into the Motoline tunnels.
How do we gang out of here?
I'll tuck you in.
Can't hide from me.
Oi! Downer! Fine! Catch you next time, I will! Oi! What are you doing there? off with you then.
When you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth.
You want me to go up the chimney? Like Santa Claus after he's eaten up all the biscuits?
Didn't you read the plans? There's a secret passage and a hatch.
God! Thief! Downer! Get out! Come out and take your medicine. There! That's the one who did it! Oh, Will!
I don't have time for this nonsense!
Black dog!
Grab him!
Cheer up, you bastard!
Our own wee Bannockburn. If I've done this right, you'll wake up in a bit. I knew there was a hatch here. I hope it really does go to the tunnel to Appleholme. We haven't been in the parade in a while, have we, Margaret? I hope the executive committee listens. I hope they're willing to tell people the truth.
Don't forget to get some hydrogen for your float, in case it doesn't go well in the broadcast tower.
I hope you're wrong, Margaret. No one seems to live here anymore. Might be a good place to camp out.
What happened here?
Ollie, look out! He's about to start biting people. you doing in my playhouse?
Margaret. It was raining.
Your legs are all wet.
They shot you. You ran and they shot you.
You're still drunk.
Are you gonna haunt me?
Do you want me to go away?
No, please don't.
I think you're sitting on Helga.
Sorry, Helga.
I almost finished her. She's ever so upset about her apron. She likes everything to be just so. Could you finish her for me? Oh, look at all the pretty clothes.
Hey.
Morning.
Another bloody document control. How much we learned from the Germans.
The gate's open, Ollie.
Looks like a plague whistle did a number on this.
Right! I'm done fooling around. You're only making it harder on yourself. I'm done fooling around.
Ah, the Department of Senseless Idiotic Research. If anywhere's got hydrogen, it's these bambots. If not, I'm off to the executive committee to fill a bag with hot fucking air.
You'll never have to eat again. Beef Wellington. Delicious. Now, the inventors at the Department of Scientific and Industrial Research have all sorts of amazing things in store. We'll have sci-fi.
Where do they keep their hydrogen, do you think?
Right, that cuts it. Black dog, Downer, I'll fix you. I won't have it. Come on out of there. Ooh, right, love again. I'm done fooling around. There, the one with the blood on his hands. Oh, fit you.
Yourself.
That's it. Keep running. That's it. You run. Huh?
got you. Damn it! I'll finish you. Put that down.
And there's my hydrogen. Now, I just need to walk out the door and...
We have an intruder! I'm shutting all the doors!
Ah, for fuck's sake! How do I get out now?
Done it? That's the one more done
Here,
it!
Ollie. I think you can open up the doors from the office.
Well, how the hell do I do that? I can't fly up there, can I? Oh, wait, the cannon.
Just need to make sure it's facing the...
That's a terrible idea.
Black dog.
Keep calm. Keep calm.
So you do that around here. Fucking hell. You're gonna get what's coming to you. Where did you go? Get away!
Found you. You can't hide from me.
Look what I... Right! That cuts it! Right. Ow!
Right. That cuts it. Stop that!
And now, I just get in.
You go.
I hope this doesn't tear off any bits you'll miss later.
When did you mention that before? Still got all my bits. They just hurt extraordinarily much. Who needs trains and planes? We ought to have sent the mail by cannon.
All right. All right. I've opened the door. Now, please, just go.
Thank you kindly.
I'm going to have the worst headache for the rest of the week.
How do you get in?
Fooling around.
Look what the cat drank.
No downers here! Bloody downer!
The broadcast tower can't be that far from here. What? Wonder what the executive committee's up to right now.
Goodness gracious.
You can't hide forever.
Sorge nicht bei Alwa. Mann!
Have you been in a fight? Let's turn that frown upside down. Your joy, darling. Take your joy.
Look at him. He's calm. Keep calm. Mud! There's the one with you.
Don't be a crybaby! I think a stop to this right now!
Who's there? Who's there?
Right. Now don't fool around.
Right. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Who's there? Who's there?
You won't get away with this!
Right.
Black dog! You better stay away from him. He's about to go.
Stop mucking about!
The elevators must be up these
The
stairs.
sun always comes out in the end, so come on out, or you'll miss it. Wakey, wakey, everyone. Good morning.
Oh, I don't think I want to try to get past
You know
Headmistress
how I
while
would fix-
she's up. Where have they
You
hidden
know
her
how I would
controls?
fix everything if I was put in charge?
You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately. Please step away immediately.
The elevator's shuttered. Could you open it?
I'm so sorry. I'm in a bit of a jam. Would you mind asking one of my colleagues?
Excuse me, miss. Could you turn on the elevator?
I'm terribly sorry. I'm very busy. Why don't you ask at another window?
Please step away immediately. You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately. Please step away immediately. Please step away immediately. Please step away immediately. You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately.
I've been looking for one of those.
Bloody you!
We all get what's coming to us in the end. Where do I turn on the bloody power to the elevator?
I won't have it. Put that down.
Look for the cat!
You never liked me, did you?
There we go. And up I go. What the hell happened here?
Food production.
Good Christ, it's all going down the crapper.
You don't have to talk like that.
Who's in charge here?
You're in luck. It's me today. We rotate the dread responsibility. Do I know you?
So, there's only one of you who doesn't take joy in a day?
I might have had a little.
The tanks in the military camp. Did you know they made of papier-mâché?
Oh, that's terrible. Would you like a joy?
Have you been getting out into the village lately? People are getting a bit slim. And these charts, are we running out of food?
Oh, no, don't look at the charts. They're horrible. Here, let me get you another joy. We've got our own booth.
They're the executive committee?
So, you people are in charge of the whole shebang?
That's us. Ever since the victory. What's wrong with the tanks?
You know what? I've forgotten.
Oh, good. Well, come back if you remember, but with any luck you won't. Be seeing you.
We have to tell people. They need to make a new executive committee.
Absolutely. If they won't heed the loony from the garden district, they're sure to hearken to the dead girl in his head.
They'd listen to Uncle Jack.
You know what that man did.
Everyone listens to him. All day long.
I can't stand his smirking face.
Ollie.
You're right. You're always right. But it's not going to be pretty. If we go upstairs, we're going to make him tell the truth about bloody everything. Hello? Yoo-hoo! Hello? Here's Ollie! Hello? Time to pay the piper, Jack.
Where is he?
Good Christ! He's gone off! He can't have gone off! I've got things to tell you, Jack. No! I can't leave here until everyone knows the truth.
It's his last show.
How'd you ken that?
The camera's smashed. They couldn't have shot another. Play it.
Let's see what Jack has to say for himself.
I'm sure I had it right here. You know, there are times that you can actually take a little too much joy and, well, then you can't remember where anything is, can you? Ah, yes. Here it is. Mrs. Florence Gilbert of Brougham Hayes is holding an exhibition of her hand-knit dolls. Well, she likes to make dolls from all over the world, all knitted in wool.
It's his last show.
How'd you ken that?
The camera's smashed. They couldn't have shot another.
Do you know who'd have liked that? Margaret. Yeah.
Why is he talking about you?
Who's Margaret?
Because I love dolls.
What am I talking about? Who cares about the past? Well, listen, do drop by to see these fabulous dolls at Mrs. Florence Gilbert's.
Poor thing.
Poor thing?
She loved dolls, you know. She had dozens of them, from all over. I can assure you that there's absolutely no truth to the silly rumour that the food is running out.
How does he know about your dolls?
However, it is true that there's a brand new flavour of joy. You'd think a 12-year daughter would be over dolls.
His daughter?
Yes, Ollie.
But she'd make these darling little costumes. I knew it was wrong. I mean... Gosh, she was even excited about going to Germany. It was me. I couldn't imagine living without her, so... So I hid her. And someone tipped them off. And she ran.
No, that's not right. It was Jack what turned you in and I what tried to save you.
No, Ollie. You turned me in.
I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time.
But you were my daughter.
Jack Worthing. Margaret
I mean it.
Worthing. You're Ollie Starkey.
No, I couldn't have. I could never have betrayed you. You're my...
Neighbour. I was your neighbour.
How could I? How could I do a thing like that to a little girl? Dear God. Dear God, I'm sorry, Margaret. I never meant to hurt you.
Well...
It's a bit late for an apology.
What can I do? Tell me.
Do you hear me? We've come to the end of our time. The food's run out. We're all going to starve to death. You have to stop taking your joy. Take it from Jack Worthing. That's me.
People have to know.
But Jack's your father?
Stop.
That Jack's gone. That the food's run out.
All have to stop.
That they have to stop taking the joy.
Stop it!
You have to broadcast the tape.
Right, I could do that.
But you won't, will you?
God, I never meant to hurt you, Margaret. I'm sorry.
It's not going away.
They've cut the power. The bastards.
There's an emergency. One of those wheelie power thingamabobs. on air. The bobby popper. More of them. The bobby popper. More of them.
It's not going away. It is.
Oh, that really
Ollie.
takes it out of your shoulders.
Bloody hell.
We're running out of power.
That's the last time you do that around here. Bugger.
Bugger. I'll fix you. Say good night. Black dark.
Lay still, you bastard.
Ollie.
Step away.
Watch out. Someone's coming.
I'll have it with you.
Oh, fix it. Think you can defy authority? We've got a downer here, haven't we?
Watch out. Someone's coming.
No more, Mr. Nice Guy.
Let this be a lesson to you then.
It's not going away. I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Do you hear me? We've come to the end of our time. The food's run out.
I guess walking out the front door's out
We're all
of the
going to
question.
starve to death.
Good thing I made you get that float.
What do we do now?
We say goodbye.
To who?
I'm not really your daughter.
I know that.
And I'm not really here.
But
I'm a lie too.
we've been together so many years.
You don't think having an invisible friend is a wee bit babyish for a man who's been to war?
We can hide in the train station till it all blows over.
Now that you've put that on the telly, I think it's time you put away childish things.
You're right. You're always right. Goodbye, Margaret.
Hey! You bastards! Look up! It's Ollie Starkey! Wake up, you damn sheep! I never liked you! Or you! That's right, you as well, pal! It's not a lovely day for it. It's a fucking terrible day for it. Lovely day for fucking what anyways. Fuck the lot of you bastards! I'm going home!
I wonder what's left of Scotland.
you all right, sir?
I'd forgotten just how heinous a person I am.
Well, the truth is not for everyone, sir. You see, some people find they are stronger than they ever supposed. Some people can let go of the confabulations that have comforted them. Some make choices that surprise even themselves.
The food's run out. You have to stop taking your joy.
But perhaps these people are not you. Are you sure you don't wish to forget? And go back?
I was happy before, wasn't I? Are you really a constable?
I patrol the boundaries. Come on, sir. Once you're out there, you'll know what to do.
Lovely day for it. Lovely day for it. Lovely day for it. I don't even know how to tell the truth anymore. Lovely day for it.
Are you joking? It's been shitty all day. Did you not notice the drops of water falling out of the sky? Gonna be shitty tonight too.
You're right. It has been rather a shit day.